podcast conversation on acting and auditions. We are here at the Kenya National Theatre and we want to hear what guys have to say.
That's right. We also had a chance to hang out with international acting coach Neil, who has a lot of words of wisdom.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Personally, what I would want to know is, when there are auditions, how do people find out?
Okay, I can tell you what I do. I post on Facebook. And then there's a company I work with called Cheriscopic where we also post. And we also put posters up at KNT, Alliance Française, and there's other Facebook pages as well. There's one for actors, right?
Yeah, that's right. Actors.co.ke.
Right.
Quite popular.
Not only do I do that, but many other producers and directors do as well.
Also, I think some of the popular TV shows have Facebook pages and they usually post when they're having auditions. That's how I got my first job.
My other question is, do established actors experience bad auditions?
Nick, you told me about this one time you had a horrible experience.
I was in Lagos at the time shooting Sugar, and I heard that they were filming, that they were auditioning for a HBO series produced by Brad Pitt. So I was super excited. So I get the script, I go through it, I'm confident. The character was required to do a southern accent, and I had it on point.
Wow, not bad.
Right?
I'm impressed.
So, I was ready, but I just walked into that room and I couldn't seem to connect with the panelists.
The panelists.
And they asked me to look into the camera. Everything was just going wrong.
Yeah, that's not good. And that can happen to an established actor. It can happen to a new actor. It can happen to any actor.
I just wanted to find out, how do you prepare for an audition?
I recommend you get the sides, which really is the scene you're going to audition with. Don't try to memorize first. Don't do that, because that locks up a part of your mind that's actually kind of useless in acting. It's this analytical, intellectual part that just wants to know the lines. The audition actually is more about showing these filmmakers who you are and what you're capable of and how you work. It's more about finding this character, really feeling who they are and what's the scene about.
One thing I've always wanted to know, how do I dress up when I'm going to an audition?
When you come to an audition, usually you don't even know what the character is about. Maybe you have a little blurb about it, but you don't know much about that character, so how can you even dress for that? Just dress like a professional, like the way you dress.
Tafadhali, make sure mmeoga mbele mkuja audition.
What's wrong with them, man? Deodorant is important.
Cleaning, yeah.
So,
very important.
What are some of the common mistakes that actors make when they go on auditioning?
Sometimes actors try to impress me by memorizing the scene, and usually they only have the scene for 10 minutes. And in fact, when they do that, all their attention is just on lines and nothing about the scene or the character or what's happening. One of the other big mistakes is falling out of character, and it shows your ability to concentrate isn't really good, because it seems to me that you haven't really done this much and that sort of thing. So that's what I see the most.
If I go for an audition and I don't get a role, does that mean that I'm a bad actor?
Hey, have you heard of this Mark Ruffalo guy? He went to, 600 auditions or something before he got a role? What's that?
There you go.
That is passion, that is dedication, that is what being an actor is all about.
Right, I have to say no to more people than I say yes to, right? The chances are you won't get it. But if you come in and you impress me with your work and the way you are, I won't forget you.
Mina swali moja tu. Mbona ma director uchukwanga the same faces every other time?
Actors who work actually get better at acting. And so the better they get, you want to cast good actors, professionals. It's easier on set, and that sort of thing.
In summary, if you forget everything else, remember this.
You have to network, you have to get online, you have to find postings for auditions. You need to study the character and the situation, the scene, what's going on, more than memorizing. Be happy to be in the audition room. If you're all nervous, it doesn't work. Don't look in your page all the time. Be in the scene, imagine where you are. These things help us see you and see that you can focus and concentrate. When you're done, say thank you and leave. Try to forget about it and look for your next one. Keep looking, keep practicing, all that stuff. Okay?
Thanks a lot, Neil.
Welcome.
That was awesome.
Oh, thanks.
go forth and be great.
Yeah, be great.